Welcome to the Daily Coffee Pro by Map It Forward, friends. I'm your host, Lee Safa, and today on the podcast, that thing that everybody is struggling with right now, hiring staff. How can you hire staff that will stay? Which means, how do you hire the right staff? The right staff for you and so that you can be the right employer for your staff. We'll explore that today. If you need any help building your business in 2022, consider checking out our testimonials page so that you can see what our consulting services have done to change the lives of business owners around the world. And if you are interested in getting help with any part of your business for 2022, now is the time to reach out so that we can get that in place so that we can kick off in 2022. All the details are in the show notes. So how do you hire the right staff that will stay? It's a really quite entangled answer to that question. And the reason is because it's not as simple as just saying, hey guys, we're hiring, we need a barista. Or hey guys, we're hiring, we need a warehouse manager. There's a lot of reasons why it's not as simplistic as that. But what I would like to draw your attention to is go and check out the account on Instagram at thatcafe.co. Now, this is a cafe in Saudi Arabia. And the hiring strategy that the owner of that cafe has gone through, which is the fabulous Sara Al-Ale. Sara is the host of our Map It Forward Middle East podcast. And the hiring strategy that Sara has put together to hire an entire team for her new cafe is inspiring. Go there and check it out, and you'll be able to see how Sara has been incredibly clear and intentional with everything that she's trying to do to put together the perfect team for that. Now, what Sara has done is she has, and as you'll see when you see it, each of the positions that she hired for, she was very clear about the kind of employee that that employee is, and that employee isn't, that being the name of the cafe. And she's, as you read through each of the ads that she has placed there, or the description, the job descriptions that she's placed, just from reading the description, somebody will know if this is the right workplace for them or not. She hasn't just gone in there and said, well, we need a barista, you need 2 years experience, latte art preferable. No. Sara has done a lot of work understanding what the culture of that is, what it is not, who the customers of that are. She has a very detailed customer acquisition plan that took weeks to write, but it is pristine. Sara knows the kind of employees she will need to be of the best employees for the customers of that. And she has also come to a very clear understanding of what she has to give, what the business has to give to its employees. And she has done that by understanding what the life currencies of the business are, as well as what the values and the culture of the business are. And what became very apparent through her hiring process, and it's something that really is something beautiful to watch, Sara has clear indications in the descriptions of who you are if you want this position and who you are not. Sara was very clear that she wants people who pay attention to instructions. So as you read through the instructions, you know, if you've gotten to the end, Sara has given you a little indicator of what you need to do to include in the application. And so for the first position, she said, when you apply for this job, put the word coconuts in the subject. Now, why that was helpful to Sada is because Sada was very clear that she wants people who pay attention to instruction. So, having been bombarded with applications, Sada would automatically know that the only ones that she should pay attention to are the ones who followed the instructions as put in the ad. So that was the first filter. Now, if Sada goes against that little kind of boundary that she's put in there, she is automatically setting herself up for headaches. And so watching what Sada's doing and what that is doing on social media has been really interesting, because what you get is an insight into the way that people have responded to this. And the way that people are responding to this is really positively. They've enjoyed that with every different position, she's given a different little symbol. There's coconuts and pineapples and diamonds and Ferraris, and it's become a little game and people are really excited by it. Also, what you see is that people are incredibly excited to work for an employer as intentional and with as much clarity as what that is presenting in these opportunities. Now, what that says to the whole industry is that this is the new standard in Saudi Arabia for hiring people. And what that tells employees, potential future employees, is that somebody like Sada is a force that you want to work with if you want to be a professional barista with a long-term career. Now, because Sada can demonstrate her long-term success in the industry with all the things that she's done, she's established trust in the way that Sada has presented these opportunities. She's also saying to people, we have a very high standard of expectations. If you think you can meet these expectations, please apply. And this is what we're going to give back to you. And so even before people have stepped a foot behind the bar, they already know what they can expect from this employer. And provided Sada delivers, this should be a long-term relationship, because, and I have every confidence that she can and she will, because Sada is not looking for people to be here for 3 months in her cafe. She is looking to cultivate employees and professionals that will go on to have their own businesses and be advocates for the same kind of business practices, where it is a symbiotic relationship between an incredible cafe, that, and professionals who are conspiring to the success of each other. A rising tide lifts all ships. And so if that and its employees are supportive of each other, everybody wins. This is such an inspiring way to build a team, and I really recommend you check it out. I hope this has been helpful. Consider checking it out at thatcafe.co. Peace, love and peanut butter, friends. Have an amazing rest of your day.